And now your first Warn 5 forecast, certified most accurate by Weather Rate.
Well, good Monday evening, everybody. Hopefully you have had a great Independence Day and holiday weekend. Mother Nature really, of course, cranked up the heat on us, making it feel an awful lot like summer out there over the course of the weekend. But, even so, up until today, we kept the showers and storms out of the mix. So as long as you were staying cool and hydrated, a pretty nice holiday weekend overall. But, looking at the trends here, our weather just doesn't seem to like average. And I mean that most specifically when it regards our temperatures. Here's a look at the high temperature trend over the next 5 days. And the first thing that jumps out at you is, yes, if you're looking for a break from this heat and humidity, it's coming. You just have one more hot day tomorrow. We will see highs again near, if not slightly above 90 degrees compared to the average high of 82 for this point in July. But then it's a stretch of mostly middle and upper 70s with the exception of Thursday as we start to look ahead toward the weekend. But you see, no matter what our play out is here, we should be around 82. But we're either significantly above or pretty significantly below that mark in the next couple days. But let's make no mistake, those 70s are going to feel great once they start to roll on in. Live look over downtown Flint. It's another hot, humid evening out there in the Vehicle City like it's been all holiday weekend long. But there's a saving grace to this heat and humidity out there today. It's 88 degrees, dew points at 66. High heat, high humidity, but we do have a wind out there tonight that's keeping things, at least pretty well moving west-southwest at about 16 miles per hour. The barometer is showing some signs of falling off in advance of a first cold front that'll be starting to roll into the region late this evening and overnight. But like last week, it's not that first frontal boundary that's going to be the game changer. It's the one that will follow as we head toward tomorrow night and Wednesday. I'll explain in a moment. On the Weather Spotter reports here tonight, we go to Eddie Cox in Saginaw. He's got 91 degrees, baking with the rest of us out there tonight. And Jody Payton in Mount Pleasant at 88. Skies have briefly turned a little bit cloudier due to a passing shower just north of town. But it's no less breezy or humid out there, according to her report. Now, on the first Warn 5 pinpoint Doppler radar, you see here live from MBS the earlier strong to severe storms that were impacting areas north of the bay. Those have now moved well to the east, well out over Lake Huron, and have for the most part weakened. We see that little cell that tried to flare up near Mount Pleasant in the last half hour, that also falling apart as it moves into Midland County. But it's cells like that combined with this next wave of scattered showers and storms that we see near Traverse Bay, near Alpena, and spanning back across Lake Michigan. As all of that activity builds southeast over the next few hours, it's just really going to warrant you keeping an eye on the skies if perhaps you're doing anything outdoors this evening to wind down your holiday weekend. But the overall setup here, it's basically the same as it's been all holiday weekend long. Hot and humid high pressure centered over, well, most of the eastern half of the United States, as you can see here. All that heat and humidity continuing to funnel north across the Great Lakes. There's that first cold frontal boundary that I was talking about sitting over Wisconsin tonight. That comes through late this evening, potentially stirring up a few more hit or miss showers and storms into the overnight period tonight. And then you could just barely see it here. I should have moved the camera, so that part's on me, but you could just barely see it here. Near the International Falls area tonight, there is a second cold frontal boundary that's beginning to sink south out of Canada, just like that second cold front that came through last week. When that one rolls through, that'll be the one that really cuts out the heat and the humidity. But for now, we're just left to bake until that happens. All across the Great Lakes region, most of even the northeastern U.S. tonight, and certainly out in the central United States, 90s are pretty commonplace, if not middle to upper 80s. But back at home tonight on the hour-by-hour forecast, here's how storms are going to play out, continuing in that hit-or-miss fashion here and there between 7 and 9 p.m. Again, we'll watch some of that activity to the northwest, working its way southeast across the region over the next several hours. We'll then begin to shift the focus from the Tri-Cities south and east around midnight to roughly 3 a.m. or so, before then we get a brief break from all of the overnight showers and storms to kick off our Tuesday with mostly sunny skies. We'll stay that way until midday or so tomorrow, but then with another round of heat and humidity in the mix, can't rule out here and there, especially from the bay on southward tomorrow. But again, maybe for some of you folks in the northern communities too, another round of isolated showers and storms tomorrow afternoon. Hang in there. One more round of highs near 90 degrees, if not even a degree or two above in a few spots as we head on into our Tuesday. For tonight, low temp, only 72 degrees. A few showers and thunderstorms, staying warm and humid, but at least a bit breezy. And after tomorrow's high of 90 with the isolated storms, a bit stormier on Wednesday, but it at least kicks off the cooling trend, 75 the high. And then showers and storms or not, Meg, at least all the way through the upcoming weekend. We're staying comfortable with highs in the 70s.